This is a pent-up anxiety that has been brewing for a number of years now. There's no doubt about that. It sort of galvanized itself with the Women's March inauguration day here in Washington, and it has been steadily growing since then. There is the recognition that a lot of voters had that, damn, I didn't vote in 2016 and look what happened. Oh my God, I'm not going to let that happen again. And so they've been waiting for that moment where they could cast the ballot. So you have this confluence of a lot of energy coming together right now in a way that is overwhelming the system. A lot of us in this space, in this voting space for the last few months have been talking about this. We knew it, we saw it coming. And it's a shame that the Congress was so lackadaisical in its response that it could only afford $400 million to cover the effort to make sure that these lines didn't exist. So the second thing I would say to these voters, damn proud of you. More of it. Let's do more of it. Plan to vote. Take the First Lady's admonition. Pack that bag, that brown bag. Fill it with food that you can eat and share with others. But vote. And the second thing is, remember the elected officials who put you in this position. Remember the elected officials who made you stand in that line for 4, 5, 6 hours and more on Election Day. And let's work to change the way we vote between now and the next election.
You know, because this is your space, I want to follow up with you, Michael Steele. I mean, I had this feeling that all of the efforts to, you know, and because I view everything through the prism of parenting an 8-year-old child who is at home all the time, that when Trump started pressing on voting, that people were going to press back and that it would backfire spectacularly and organically. And when you look at the lines and you look at the commitment, people have taken the day off work. Companies have given a lot of people the day off work. It would seem that he has turned into this incredible motivator for turnout, that Trump has really, and again, you can look to 2018 if you want to see data proving it out, and you can look at all of this exit poll, or not exit poll data, but the data that we have available at this point. What do you think the impact is?
Well, he wanted it to be about him, and it is. That's what exactly, you know, everything is about Trump, and it is. I mean, look at it this way, folks. Every single day, and you know what I'm about to say, you get up, and what is the one person you talk about at some point all day long, right? I mean, it's just there. I mean, from the very beginning, this has been a constant reminder of everything Trump. And now you have a chance to end that conversation, right? Where you no longer have to make him the focus of your energy. So that's been a big driver here. And the miscalculation is, and that's why I said, I think on your program a couple of days ago, there are two campaigns. There's the Trump campaign, right? And then there's his actual campaign. And the Trump campaign is all about him. His actual campaign has been out there struggling, trying to expand the number of voters who will vote for him, because they know what the numbers look like. They know what their internal polls are showing them. And they know how the president's narrative, his own individual narrative, has turned against his campaign for reelection. And that's going to be a hard hill to climb and a hard nut to crack on Election Day, because these voters out here, and I know there are a lot of Republicans who are going to wait to go vote on Election Day, and they may be participating early vote, but the numbers are telling us that pent-up anxiety and frustration, anger, et cetera, is now exploding from the voting population, and it's manifesting itself 2, 3 to 1 against Trump.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.